tell you a little bit about how I not only used Reiki to help heal myself, but I also used it with other people in my life before I began doing it professionally. And I want to really explain this to you because a lot of people, when they think of taking a Reiki class, if they're not really interested in becoming a practitioner, then they think, well, why bother? Why bother? Well, for me, I ended up using Reiki on not only myself, but on family members when they were sick. I used it on friends. And in fact, I even had a neighbor who fell down when she got out of her car and she hurt her wrist. And her wrist hurt so bad, I offered to give her Reiki. And actually, the next day, she went in for an x-ray. And they said, well, ma'am, you have a hairline fracture, but we're a little bit confused because it's about 50% healed already. and it was healed properly. So that was, I'm going to assume, because of the Reiki. I have also used Reiki to help heal my pets when they have had injury or illness, and it has saved a ton of money on vet bills. By the way, of course, I need to give the disclaimer, don't stop going to your doctor or taking your animals to the vet. Do what you need to do, but you know what? Reiki really, it helps reduce the doctor visits and the vet bills and so on. And it's great for kids too. If you have children, you can use it on them, and it helps them fall asleep, and it helps with tummy aches, and it's so amazing and wonderful. For daily use, just for my own personal use, I use Reiki if I come down with a headache, stomach ache, if I've eaten a big meal, let's say after Thanksgiving, you better bet I'm going to be doing Reiki on myself after Thanksgiving dinner. If I feel like I'm coming down with the flu, guess what I do? I lay down for a little nap and do Reiki on myself, and I ward it off so I don't get sick. It's wonderful. I've burned myself really badly on my hand, and I don't know if you can see this, but there's no scar. It originally turned bright red and then bright purple, and it was very painful. And again, it happened on Thanksgiving. I poured boiling gravy on my hand by accident, of course, and I did Reiki on it immediately, and I did it for 3 hours, and I watched the burn shrink and shrink and shrink and shrink and shrink until it went down to absolutely nothing. So I've used it on burns. I have fallen down and hurt my knee so that I could barely walk, and I did Reiki on it immediately, and it helped. And actually, I was teaching dance classes by the next day and did not have any chronic pain, so it was wonderful. So I'm explaining all of that to you so that you'll see that Reiki is so good for so many different things. It's very practical. It's very practical for everyday use, and it's practical for really major issues. I have been lucky enough to not have to deal with any really major illnesses like, say, cancer, but Reiki is really wonderful for helping ease the side effects of cancer and for assisting the body in its healing process.